now, surely. Oh, the ball's come loose. Shot a goal! This could fall anywhere. Oh, he's really drilled it. That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Trippier. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. He's got through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Barnes. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It has got... He's had a go! Surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Barnes. Well played, he saw that coming. Casemiro. And now they can launch a counter. He's through. Pope deals with it effortlessly. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, real chance! Hits one! Taken with style!
Listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? A buccaneering run from the defender. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's in! It's broken loose! Oh, real danger here! And the whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we're already back underway here. Another chance from a corner. Diogo Dalot plays it out to the flank. Shaw. Chance to break. Barnes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diogo Dalot tried to play it through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Casemiro gets his final warning. He's had that put on a plate. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Newcastle are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Loose ball, who's going to get there? In by Trippier. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Shaw. Casemiro does well to read it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. He's left his man. Shooting chance! Barnes. Diogo Dalot is there and he can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Let us put a stop to that. De Ligt battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Oh, good big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has been cleared.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Dashing forward at pace. It's got through. Shapes to shoot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's been taken straight back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it high. Now the counter. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Right through the middle. In for a hefty challenge. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Bruno Fernandes floats one over. And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Nkunku. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, what has a pop! Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, they could break here. Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the wing. And it's played forward. Barnes goes looking. Milan are trailing by the first goal here on opening day. Pulisic. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Modric. What's up? And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Trippier. Pass needed to be... It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Loftus-Cheek. Barnes looking to break out here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Loftus-Cheek just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Barnes. It's on a plate, and he's on... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Newcastle are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. Nkunku. Out to the left it goes. Shot at goal! In it goes! And right on half-time, that is telling. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So we're already into the second period.
Milan need to get the back.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hits one! And another time! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Newcastle really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Nkunku. It's a loose ball. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Timely intervention. Barnes. And help's available out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Point-blank header! And it's played forward. Modric. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
A big chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Milan are desperately short of time with plenty to do. And it's Modric. He's had a goal! And in again! Oh, taken with style! Pope did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Crosses, real chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
A real chance to break. He's got away. Well positioned to make that interception. It is a corner.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Loftus-Cheek. He's had a look. Chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Pulisic. Nkunku. Crunching tackle.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Milan just have to run down the clock. Gets it back. Modric. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Steered in. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see.
He's gone for it! He scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Has a go! Sticks it away! Deep into injury time! And that is that. Milan have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, of course, the result was the opening day priority, and it was achieved with real front-foot positivity.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Well, back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Well, Manchester, clearly one of the genuine footballing hubs in England. And here is the hallowed turf, which is Old Trafford. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible.
Up for the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Referee's given a throw. Loftus-Cheek. It's come loose. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Loftus-Cheek. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Defender's on the back foot. He's made sure that that won't get through. Loftus-Cheek. Modric. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. Casemiro. So it is still 0-0. Look at the defender bombing forward. Defending, real chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Loftus-Cheek tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Nkunku. Modric. Great challenge, timed to perfection. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Shoots! Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Loftus-Cheek. Casemiro has given away a free kick. Casemiro gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that has been clear. Loftus-Cheek. And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nkunku. Good ball, it's found its target. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Chooses to go back. That's a good ball to find him. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No goals as yet. Has a hit! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's had a go! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. Receives it from behind. Played into the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. There's the end of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So
Has a go! In it goes! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! What about that, Jim Beglin?
yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's had a look. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Pulisic. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Milan have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Casemiro.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Plays it out to the wing. Delivers across. And that's been levered clear. Nkunku. Chance to break. Pulisic. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Could be a chance here. Out to the left it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pulisic. Shaw. Shaw drives it forward. Has a quick glance. Hoists it forward. Timely intervention. And it's played forward. Pulisic. And a header! ball's come loose.
Milan really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he find Gross for goal? If we are going to see a change in outcome on this opening day, it's going to need a minor miracle. Pulisic. Just 5 minutes left. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. Diogo Dalot hoists it forward. Modric. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Casemiro drives it forward. A buccaneering run from the defender. And that has been clubbed away. It has hit one! And that may well be that. That is that. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, every manager wants to get off to a winning start and at least set a positive vibe for what's to follow. Instead, he's now got to ensure that all his players keep their chins up and go and try and win the next one.
And all that remains for me... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. And, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
What a... and he's going direct! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Casemiro. Could be a chance here. And now they can launch a counter. Trippier. He's got options out wide. Now a chance to break. Header! It's there! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support.
Shot at goal! He's going after it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, real danger. Chance! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Newcastle grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
He came in hard, very hard. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. De Ligt battles to win it back. Shaw is charging up on the overlap. He's had a goal! Dashing forward at pace. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Deftly done. He's gone for it! The ball's loose and he's after it. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries lifting it over. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Barnes. Right through the middle. Has a hit! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Newcastle have themselves a chance from the spot. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Into the channel. That's not going to make it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Decent looking ball. And he's there to cut it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, good interception. Looking, has a goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Shaw. It's on a plate. Hits one. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And now the breakaway. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Out to the left it goes. Tries his luck. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defence.
Shoots! In it goes! And they get themselves in front! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good take, and he's had a look.
Newcastle showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's played forward. And help's available out wide.
Well, it's obvious why they're still trailing. They're not enjoying enough possession.
Hoists it forward. It's got through. This could spell... And the shot! And in it goes! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride. Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Trippier does well there, alert. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Shaw goes looking.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Barnes, played out to the right. Well played, he saw that coming.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Barnes. He's in! Goes down, but nothing given. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's cut it out. It's come loose. And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of it, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a decent ball. Pulisic. Oh, great, has a hit! There's a goal! Could that be the start of something big?
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Milan take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Loftus-Cheek. Done very well to intervene. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Modric. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. Brings it out wide. Played back in. Cut out in the nick of time. Milan are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Quick glance, goes for goal! And it's been taken straight back. And the counter is on. Nkunku. Barnes. And he's straight offside. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It has got through to him. Loftus-Cheek. Modric. Forward it goes. He's got through. Modric. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Barnes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. It's come through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. Barnes. Lovely bit of skill there. Loftus-Cheek was not to be moved. This could spell danger. Barnes. Barnes! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Modric. Nkunku. Pulisic. And the through ball is intercepted. Loftus-Cheek.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And we hit half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're already back underway here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now.
Has a pop! Pulis, another chance! Barnes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Loftus-Cheek. He's in! Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Milan really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Trippier has come loose. Newcastle do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loftus-Cheek. Trippier does well there, alert. And it's Modric. Pulisic. Modric. Pope can pick that up.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
That could spell trouble. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek plays it forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Big chance to get at them. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Trippier. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Barnes has been caught there, it's a foul. Barnes, surely! He's supposed to get himself offside. Forward it goes. Barnes. Newcastle get it back again. Walk forward. What does he try from here?
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Trout, he's gone for it!
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And now they can launch a counter.
Milan have anticipated
Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barnes really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Modric. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Barnes.
Newcastle are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Right through the middle. Now surely, shapes to shoot! They've done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And it's Modric. Pulisic delivers. And it's played forward. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And he's there to cut it out. And time is up. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. While back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product.
Shot a goal! It's in!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Milan grab an early lead. Good start. Barnes.
Barnes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he heaves it forward. And that's a throw. Played back in. Oh, what? Tries a shot! He scores!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the shot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hefty challenge, and shoots! This could fall anywhere. It's hit the upright. And that looks to be very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Breaks on here. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pulisic. Milan are working the ball as only they can. Oh, shooting chance! It's and the finish! Barnes turns and goes back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Quick glance at goal.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got away. Has a go! And in it goes. And they've got their lead back. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they can break here. Barnes. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. Barnes. Has a look and place it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's made sure that that won't get through. Is there any support? He shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Modric. Oh, good, real chance! And another time! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was...
Loftus-Cheek is fouled. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. And there's the end of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pulisic. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's left his man. Has a hit! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's hoisted clear. Going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Modric. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Newcastle seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. Crosses in a low one. Milan have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Oh, he's not going to get that. Loftus-Cheek. Newcastle do need a pretty swift change of fortune here. Over to the left. Pulisic. Defenders on the back foot. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. Barnes. He's found his man, goes for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And he's there to clear it. Gone out for a throw-in. Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It's a loose ball. Barnes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And help's available out wide. Gets away from his opponent. Striding forward, facing... Has a hit! That's a... In he goes again! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him. There's big chance! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Barnes. He's had a goal! Goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Still trying to make a game of this. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Trippier. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nkunku cuts it out. Trippier. And the referee brings it to a close. Newcastle have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment for those who've so looked forward to it. But there is plenty. Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day. That's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport. The place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Casemiro gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
De Ligt can get it clear. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes gets flagged offside. Barnes. And now they can launch a counter. Cuts it out. Oh, that's a waste. There'll be a throw-in. Pumps it into the... He's gone for it! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, another set play. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's been taken straight back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Crosses in a low one. Goes for goal! And another time! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. And he's cut it out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Well read, he sorted that out. Trippier. Half an hour played now. He could be in here. Cut out in the nick of time. Bruno Fernandes. Barnes. That intervention was very... He's gone for it! It's there! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Newcastle put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Trippier. Barnes. Played out to the right. It's got through and... No way through there. Barnes. Sure that won't get through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gets his foot in there. Now, a chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. That's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. What a ball this is! Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Pinged one through here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
A real chance if he can get through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's played forward. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Yeah, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
That's a decent ball. Barnes. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. Bruno Fernandes. Defending was strong and firm. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Keeper's ball. Trippier goes looking. Tries a shot!
So close to drawing level. It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chooses to deal with it himself. And that has been clubbed away. Bruno Fernandes goes for the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation. And it needs to be any time now, really.
Chance to break. Casemiro drives it forward.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves
And the shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, it has been a hugely disappointing start here, and the critics will be sharpening their knives. The boss has some... Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping...
He's gone for it! It's in!
Milan are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Milan have an early lead. Good start. Now Shaw has a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Milan have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Pulisic. Cuts it out. Oh, good take and a good it. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Out for a throw. He's had a goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
So that's two now without reply. Chance! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pulisic. That intervention was very necessary. Has a pop! It's broken loose. Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And now they can launch a counter. It's got through to him. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And now the breakaway. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Casemiro. The message is clear, none shall pass. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Modric. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. There's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Shaw. He's there to receive it. Well, they can break here. Loftus-Cheek. And he's cut it out. Diogo Dalot goes looking. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. And the counter is on. He's found his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That'll be a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
This is promising. Oh, he's broken through. Timely intervention. Loftus-Cheek. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. He's had a look. He's got the ball. He's got the space. Oh, real danger here. Looking to break out here. And he's away. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance. No, it's wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Modric. Well read, he sorted that out. Pulisic. It's a great ball. And the finish! Sticks it away! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, shooting chance! That has faded wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. Modric. Done very well to intervene. Brings it forward. Has a hit! They've done it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Boys, that's it! They scored! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Milan totally rampant here. Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Has a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper. Up to meet it! Keeper always had the measure of that. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan are class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. To summarise what we've seen today then, Jim. Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The mood is really good now. The players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season.
Has a hit! And he's found the net! Could
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Hoists it forward, and now they can launch a counter. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Modric. Barnes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Barnes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chooses to go back, and it's played forward. And the weighted pass. That is a crunching tackle. Chance to break. Barnes. Big chance! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Timely intervention. Now a chance to break. Smart interplay.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well read, he sorted that out. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Turns and goes back. Forward it goes. Barnes. And he heaves it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Delivers across. It is a corner. Hoists it forward. Caught offside that time. And they've been... He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Loftus-Cheek, he could be in here. All the way back, and they start again. He's through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Modric finds himself eased off the ball. And we hit half-time. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Barnes. That's a decent ball. Gets away from his opponent. Room for a shot. Modric. Loftus-Cheek. And now the breakaway. Trippier has given away a free kick. Trippier gets his final warning. Has a goal! Battles to win it back. And it's Modric. This could spell danger. Newcastle are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Trippier. Modric. Trippier. Barnes. Has a hit! Yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Newcastle take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Barnes. Look at the defender bombing forward. Gets good distance on it. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. A real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Nkunku. That's the through ball. Going for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Newcastle are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but...
Massive leap! Can in for the follow-up! There it is! Do not write them off! Back they come! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a good-looking cross.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Played into space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Header! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. Pulisic.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's had a go! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Newcastle take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that's that. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Newcastle just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Up for the header! Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what...
And the shot! And he heaves it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. Defenders on the back foot. And the shot! It's a good fall kindly.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
It's in! Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Out to the left it goes. Barnes. Driving on, he could shoot here. Now the counter. Casemiro. That intervention was very necessary. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes. Breaks on here.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Has a goal! This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looking to break out here. And that has put paid to that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, well defended, that had to be... He's gone for it! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, oh, you've got him, or you don't. Brilliant.
Shoots! Take on win style!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bruno Fernandes delivers. He's picked him out. Oh, he's in! Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Gets it back. He's left his man. And he's whipped it in low. Goalkeeper's ball. Chance to break. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals. And
Shot at goal!
oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Barnes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Could move up a gear here. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's the chance to counter. He's through the middle. It's broken loose. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Good turn. Has a pop!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Gets away from his opponent.
Newcastle making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Gets it back. Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Barnes. Turns and goes back. Has a hit! And he can pounce on that. He scored! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Well, they can break here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shaw positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Goes down, but nothing given. A real chance to break. Right through the middle. Can he get the shot away? Hits one! And oh!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Trippier battles to win it back. Well played, he saw that coming.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's played forward. That's not going to make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And through to the goalkeeper.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's played him through. Big chance! It's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Newcastle complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Newcastle need to hold on for a few more moments. Dashing forward at pace. Chance! This could fall anywhere. Danger averted for now. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Newcastle win on the final day. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nkunku hoists it forward. Milan are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Going for goal! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Milan have made their breakthrough, so Bruno Fernandes! They've scored!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes...
Goes for goal! Dispatched clinically. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Milan go into the lead. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Modric battles to win it back. That's a promising ball. He gets past his man. He's gone for it. And in it goes. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it three, quite a day. Has a hit! In it goes! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
4 in the game, he is the man. Milan tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Modric. Again the flag's up. Modric. He's through the middle, goes for goal! Casemiro goes looking. Now a chance to break. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's surely a foul, free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pulisic. Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
How many more does he want? It's become a case of men against boys. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Shaw. Modric. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. And we're already back underway here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's got options out wide. Pulisic. Casemiro making use of the space out wide. Out to the right. Loftus-Cheek. And now the breakaway. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Crunching tackle. Needed a better pass there. Chooses to go back. Has a pop! Massive lead! That has faded wide. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball to find him. Modric has created one goal already. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through, and it's played forward. De Ligt with the slide tackle there. Little doubt, that is a foul. Hoists it forward. Plays it long. He's picked him out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Plays it out to the flank. Pulisic. Turns and goes back. Modric. Nicely measured pass. Good offside that time. Pulisic. It's found its way to him. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's there to receive it. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Tries a shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Pulisic, and the shot! Pulisic. Oh, good interception. Rapidly approaching the end. Speculative strike. Loftus-Cheek, dashing forward at pace. Hits one! Casemiro. Shaw. Casemiro has a look and has a go. And that's wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro gets it back. Hoists it high. Could have here their final chance. Loftus-Cheek gets good distance on it. Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Diogo Dalot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Defenders on the back foot. Belts one. They've done it! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. And there goes the final whistle. So the ribbons are attached. The name has been engraved. Now the sparkling trophy in front of the loyal fans, ready to be handed to the champions. So on to centre stage come the... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Shapes to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Barnes. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Rodri, Bernardo Silva, going for goal! He's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So, a breakthrough already. Big chance! He's found his man. Barnes. Manchester scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. A really good feat. Trippier, goes for goal! Sticks it away!
Newcastle are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the player
Tries a shot! He scores! And again they hit the front. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Has a hit! It's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well read, he sorted that out. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Barnes. Trippier is onto it and can take it up. He's left his man, and the ball's come out. Breaks on here. Manchester are leading with half-time drawing close. Oh, and a shot! Gets the better of his man. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Barnes! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Shoots! It's broken. Oh, that is asking for trouble. In for the goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Yeah, looking back at that...
We've reached half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rodri. Goes for goal! Repelled by the keeper. Rodri is fouled. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's there to cut it out. Trippier. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Brings it forward. And they've been caught out here. He's had a go! Tried. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It'll be a throw-in. Barnes. Barnes. He's gone for it. In it goes.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation.
Has a pop! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
He's got options out wide. And the finish! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rodri drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Manchester presented with a golden opportunity here, dealing with the pressure. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
4 in the game, he is the man. Manchester go into the lead. That's a promising ball. Pope can pick that up. Byrne. Barnes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's the chance to counter. What a save! Terrific reactions! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
He came in hard, very hard. Bernardo Silva. That intervention was very necessary. That's gone a long way up and away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Donnarumma can claim that. Foden. Rodri. Foden. It's a loose ball.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Barnes. Help's available out wide.
Newcastle need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Hoists it forward, cuts it out. Foden. Rodri. Crunching tackle. Newcastle don't have many options, and time is running out. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester was very impressive here, Peter. The backbone
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. Big chance!
And this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition now, when a player of his calibre can open up the scoring so fantastically. It could be a very long match for that defence to prevent a recurrence.
No space. And Bernardo Silva! That is absolutely glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Has a hit! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business there.
Newcastle get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Ruben Dias gets his final warning. How about a shot? Great challenge, time to perfection.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Trippier. Trippier. Forward it goes. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Bernardo Silva. Barnes. He's got options out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Hoists it forward. Foden. Bernardo Silva, who has made his impact already. Just brushed off the ball there. Barnes. Barnes plays it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And the counter is on. He spotted the run and played him through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass.
Shapes to shoot! Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Let's put a stop to that. Barnes. Oh, good take in a good area. Played out to the right. Now can he finish? He could be... Tries a shot! They've done it! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the first half is done. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. It's played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And now they can launch a counter. Foden. Rodri. Now a chance to break. Barnes. Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, they can break here. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's a fabulous position. Goalkeeper's ball. Bernardo Silva. Newcastle really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's
That's a pop! And it's Bernardo Silva. Gets into some space. Towering header! Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And now the breakaway.
Stones simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
It's a loose ball. Bernardo Silva. Shot at goal! Bernardo Silva. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Brilliant goal! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a bit special. Manchester take the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to...
He's had a shot! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Battles to win it back. And it's Bernardo Silva. Looks to thread it through. He's gone for it! This could fall in for the pieces! Oh, crucial block!
Manchester are perhaps lacking a little composure when they need it most. Maybe sheer will can come up with the necessary.
Hoists it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Going through. Foden hurls himself! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a beat in the head. Well done, son.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Manchester go into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
That's a good ball to find him. Barnes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bernardo Silva goes looking to break out here. Could be a chance here. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Cuts it out. They get a throw in. Timely intervention. Newcastle don't have many options and time is running out. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Bernardo Silva. He's made sure that that won't get through. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fair.